Thank you. Wisconsin for Environmental Justice started a few years ago. Our goal is to sue the fossil fuel companies for all the money that this state needs to change over its energy economy to something that is sustainable. This is going on in a number of states right now. Michigan just started. 5 other states are already ready to, Massachusetts and Honolulu are ready for trial. The discovery process has brought out some amazing documents. Amazing documents. The one, for example, there's a section called Climate Files that shows the internal documents of the oil companies. One in particular was startling to me that was written by a Dr. Lauerman in 1980. Dr. Lauerman starts talking about his research, and it's caused by climate change. And he starts to point out the potential problems of not addressing this in a timely manner. In 1980, he told Exxon. Exxon knew what they were doing. It's like the tobacco companies. They knew that if you smoke cigarettes, you were going to get lung cancer. It's like the pharmaceutical companies, and now you see them advertise on the TV, the ads of potential side effects of their product. Exxon knew what they're doing, and they still went ahead, and they're still going ahead. And so where do we get the money to change over our energy economy? We take them to court. The one document that was startling to me that I read in this Climate Files was by a Dr. Lauerman, who was a scientist for Exxon. And he did an analysis, and his concerns are startling. He's saying that if the temperature goes up 2 degrees by 2038, major economic consequences will happen. 5 degrees centigrade by 2067, global catastrophic effects will be felt. This is going to be caused by climate change. This is going to be caused by what they're putting into the air and what we're putting into the air. And so where do we get the money to change all this? And that's why I'm saying we're pushing our Attorney General, Josh Kaul, to take them to court. And the beauty of this right now is the Republican U.S. Supreme Court said these issues can be dealt with in state courts. And so in those state courts, like I said, 6 states are already doing it. There's about 26 municipalities and cities who have already got cases lined up. Cases, and it goes through a whole process. If you're familiar with the legal process, it takes a long while to get through the discovery phase. But so much is coming out of what needs to be happening. We're asking the folks that you were asking for the folks that you want me to shut up. Okay. We're asking for the folks at the network to talk to their elected county and city officials. We got Milwaukee County, it's the county board, unanimously to call on Josh Kaul to do this lawsuit. We got the city of Milwaukee, the alderman unanimously called on Josh Kaul to start this lawsuit, to get this moving so that we can start to move and solve all the problems and get the money behind all the problems that are going and that you're fighting for on the ground. Legal process sometimes is where the real strength is. So I'll shut up and just ask those of you to, if you can, get involved in moving your elected officials, local elected officials, to move forward and ask Josh Kaul to move forward on this lawsuit. That's all I got to say.